Hello and welcome back once again to my channel for the second video of today. This might have gone out first, but there's two going out today, as I said in the Pompey versus Wimbledon preview. Please don't forget to subscribe if you are new down below. We're currently smashing all targets I ever set. We're going to do Prem predictions again, this time for week 20, or game week 20. I think this might be a couple of games in hand instead, so I'm not sure if it is actually match week 20, but for a couple of clubs it is their 20th game. Now last week, I'll put it along the bottom here, how we all got on. I got 6 points. Obviously we do 3 for a correct scoreline, 1 for a correct result. I got 6 points. Dad scored 4 and Lewis scored 5. So obviously that leaves me in lead by 1. We're going to start off counting from last week because we didn't remember a few of the ones we predicted before. I'm going to get straight into this one though with West Ham, who are 9th, versus West Brom, who sit 19th. Now, all of us have gone for a West Ham win here, I think. Much better side if you look on paper, if you look at how they play. I've gone for a 2-1 West Ham win. I reckon they'll slightly edge West Brom because West Brom under Big Sam are doing a bit better now. Lewis has said 3-1 to West Ham. He obviously thinks they'll be a bit better. Dad thinks West Ham 2, West Brom 0. Obviously he doesn't think West Brom will score. They don't really have much going forward. However, their last result was a 3-2 away win away at Wolves. That could give them some massive confidence. But either way, I still think West Ham will beat them in this one, and I think that'll be 2-1 in my opinion. Now we go into probably the biggest game in terms of what it means for the Premier League this season. That is Leicester, who take on Chelsea at the King Power. Now, I think this will be a bit of an upset in terms of historical Premier League. I reckon Leicester will beat Chelsea. I reckon Leicester will beat them 1-0. I don't think Chelsea have anything come forward in that game. I think Leicester will shut them out. However, Chelsea, I wouldn't write them off. I wouldn't write Leicester off equally, but I wouldn't. This one's going to be very, very tight to call. It's not going to be an easy prediction for anyone. Lewis has gone for Leicester winning again. He's gone for a 3-2. Dad has gone for a draw. He's gone 2-2. So none of us three think Chelsea are going to win. But, as I said, don't write them off. Chelsea, as much as they do sit 7th, Leicester 3rd. Chelsea, they're not far off. But we move on to Wednesday's fixtures now. Manchester City face Aston Villa at the Etihad. Now, as much as this is 2nd versus 11th, and it doesn't seem like a big game, Villa have 3 games in hand on most teams in that top 6. And if Villa win at least 2 of them, they can get back into the European mix. So in my opinion, Villa will push City in this game, and I reckon Villa will snatch a win. I reckon they'll snatch it 2-1. I don't think they'll batter City. I don't think they'll outplay them, but I reckon they'll just snatch the 3 points out of Man City's grasp. City could take the lead here, but I reckon there'll be some Grealish magic. He'll turn it on and they'll win. Now, Lewis has gone for, not for a City win, he's gone for a 2-2 draw. Once again, he's obviously seeing there's not much between the sides as much as they are 9 places apart in the league. But Dad has gone for a City win. He's gone for them to win 3-1. Which I could see that happening, but equally I can't see Villa letting City get away with what City will want to do. Now the final game of Wednesday, that is Fulham, who take on Man United at Craven Cottage. Obviously Craven Cottage currently have an upgrades done to put a pool on the roof. Quite weird. Fulham sit 18th in the table. They occupy the final relegation place. Man United sit top of the league still. Got a draw away at Anfield, which is massive, as much as they would have loved to have won. To get a draw away at Anfield is a big result for anyone. So I think United will win. I think they'll win 2-0. I reckon they'll win simply, and I reckon they'll do it effectively. Now Lewis thinks Fulham will score, but he still thinks United will score 2, so it'll be 2-1 to Manchester United in his opinion. Dad thinks Fulham will get a clean sheet and won't score. Man United will get a clean sheet, and he's agreeing with me. He thinks 2-0. So we all think United will score 2. Fulham won't catch them. Now the final fixture of the week sees Liverpool face Burnley at Anfield on Thursday night. Liverpool currently sit 4th. Now Liverpool won't like the look of that table at the minute with Manchester United, City and then Leicester and then Liverpool. But Liverpool, they're not out of the mix yet. If they win a couple of games, they'll be right back up there. Burnley, in my opinion, is the right one to start it off. They're 17th. I reckon it'll be a simple, effective 2-0 Liverpool win at Anfield. Lewis agrees with me in the terms of they're going to win. He said 1-0. Dad thinks 3-0. We've all gone for goal to nil scorelines here. All of us thinking 1 goal, 2 goal or 3 goal wins. And obviously it's only a short game week with 5 fixtures. I think there was another game that was called off. But without further ado, we're going to end the video here. Please don't forget to subscribe. As I've already said, it means so much to me to hit my targets. If we can get to 1,000 subscribers, I'll be live streaming games, I'll be doing watch-alongs. I can do so much more because it restricts you on YouTube until you hit 1,000. Now, I will see you in the next one. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Don't forget to leave a like. Can we get 10 likes on this one? And I will see you in the next one.